Today, I'm going to be putting the cart before the horse and getting ahead of myself just a little. This month, I have been working on this adorable little abomination for my Monster Bash, where I received a number of prompts and have to use them to make something. For my original idea, I need someone to be standing atop my demon bunny. Ideally, some sort of mad 40k noblewoman. Noblewomen in 40k are a little bit extra, which means they are perfect for many of the prompts I have, such as the fan, the bows, and the music prompt totally gets covered as well. Now, I love Wargame Atlantic's Villagers kit, but the villagers don't really fill that crazy over-the-top style that I'm going for. But, as they say, when there is a great lack of common sense, there is a way. And so I started to remove this little belt. She's a noble after all, and never would dare be seen wearing something so mundane. Nice. Now here is where I considered cutting off the base plate. I will need to remove it eventually, but for now I thought it would be better to keep it on, giving me something to hold on to. I will regret this decision. On to the Miliput. Here I roughly filled the space covering the left leg. I didn't need to be neat, because this front section of the dress is the underlayer, meaning I could use the already existing dress on the side as a guide to dictate the shape I needed. With that, I played around with it, trying to create realistic folds while covering the leg and blending into the existing part of the dress. Not perfect, but Miliput forgives many sins. And with some sanding, I'm sure I can get it looking much better. But before that, I need to fill in the other side. Once again, I covered the legs, blended it into the middle part, and used the outer dress as a hard border. I had to add a little extra Miliput to bulk out the underside of the dress, a feat that would be much easier if this silly base plate wasn't here. Once I was happy, I then needed to make the back of the dress flowing, in a manner befitting a refined lady of nobility. Wow, that sounds super creepy, but that will have to wait a few hours. I used the remainder of my Miliput to put magnets on the bases of the model my daughter painted and the bases of the models I painted when I was 12. Just look at this handsome face. And yes, that is a real unpainted rock, and that plant is held in place with blue tack. Anyway, back to the model. Her front looked pretty good, but now I had to make the back look flowy. So I slapped some Miliput on the back and hoped for the best. When that wasn't working, I slapped on another piece and tried blending them together. All I was trying to do was extend the already existing shape of the dress. To my total and utter bewilderment, it started taking shape. Or it did on the left side. The right side just never blended together, due mostly to my inability to get the tools past this stupid base plate. Deciding not to bang my head against the wall, I left it to dry. And a few hours later I returned, and honestly, I loved it. It wasn't perfect, but it more than exceeded my expectations. So now what do I do? Well, I think the front is a huge success, and this base plate needs to go. But the back, if nothing else, it works as a perfect proof of concept. And next time, I can do it even better. 'Cause why not?